Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Tomorrow I'm going to be turning 32 bits old. I mean, yeah, years and bits aren't exactly the same thing, but who cares? My birthday's coming up, and I thought we'd play some Jackbox Party Pack. So, let's not waste any more time and get right to some fun. Actually, before we do that, we have a few new followers. Luna Hell and EA Fire Shadow. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. We're just gonna play the original Jackbox Party Pack. Cause why not?
Standing by for start a game.
It's not really anybody here right now. We'll just go single player.
Okay, we're set.
Attention, there are flowers. Flowers have been delivered from a prisoner. So if anyone's expecting flowers from...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious.
Cookie.
Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff.
It's got parts. I like it already.
Playing alone, are we? Don't worry, I'm here. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash.
So does he deliver San Francisco or Otters? Or
Okay, it's time.
Get ready, time for question. One.
First question, Bootyful.
Booty.
Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%?
That 90% of the body is made of water. I'm gonna say 40.
No, I'll get this. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water.
Oh, yeah.
But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's a good one. His acting is alright.
Alright.
So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Coming up next, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. The Count would be so disappointed.
Wait, what?
Here's what a right answer looks like. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two. Two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked.
Good point. None of them ever blinked. Well, I think I have seen big
Next.
once.
Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Cue the swan song. Want to see the right answer? Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead.
Oh my god. That's
Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
Here's one I like to call The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button. We good? Here we go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian bro. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch.
I'm still in the.
I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Round 1 is complete, and you haven't even broken a sweat. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Okay, how about it?
Save 6.
Up next, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest.
That's easy.
Correct answer, show yourself. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won the greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Why not try? Let it go, let it go, let it go.
I would, but I get soup by
At
Tuesday.
which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's one for you. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. I call this one Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings?
I don't know.
This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Where's that confounded right answer? Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. May I introduce... I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press your A button. $2,000 if you're right, but you lose $2,000 if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
Okay.
Damn it!
Oh, God, I wish it wasn't me.
I don't remember.
I think it was... Yeah, it was a rock.
Who the hell is the Pupo people? I don't know.
Glass? Damn it. Adobe. I don't even remember that. People who shoot from the... Oh, that's easy. Adobe again. Light bulb.
Ah! I bulb glass on this.
Tape for repairs. I mean, it's just in there.
Ah!
Okay, fine. Break underwood fence. Courage.
I don't know break on the ground. Ah!
Cars. Alright, let's see how bad I did.
That's all she wrote! The truth is, home is wherever you hang your hat. My hat is currently hanging in my old college roommate's guest cottage. Shh! He doesn't know I'm living there.
You don't know Jack!
Oh, you know, Jack. That was a fun one. But let's switch back to packs. See what else we could play. Well, why Swatter can we play with just one person since I'm all alone? Going to die about something.
How goes it? And welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. At least 99, probably more. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. An earthquake triggered the Great Chicago Fire. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
Ooh, I got it right.
Pandas do handstands to pee on trees.
Oh, hey, that's right. Head.
A young Kobe Bryant appears in Space Jam.
Why? He only appeared in that god-awful sequel.
Alex Trebek played Candyland with John Stamos for a charity event.
True? Oh, dang.
Poop transplants are used to build up healthy bacteria in the intestines.
Why? Uh-oh. That's not good. Sorry about
Canada's second greatest export is animal dung.
that. Why? What did happen? Poop as our
Mayo Mayo is a restaurant in Japan that serves only mayonnaise-based dishes.
True? I think I have heard of that restaurant before. Mayo tofu and mayo. Oh my god.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round one.
I said something in the computer, but
Here are your next 7 fact categories.
yikes!
Vaseline is thanked in the credits of the film Aliens.
True? God damn it. Seriously, how do you get away with that?
Golf courses in the U.S. take up more square miles than all of New Zealand.
True. Because New Zealand's not that big. No.
The first Winnie the Pooh story appeared in Playboy.
It has to be a lie. Yeah, wait, why would Winnie the Pooh appear in Playboy?
The letters in Taser stand for Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle.
Maybe. Oh. Seriously, though. It was inspired by the invention of the same name in a Tom Swift book. Nice.
Australia Day celebrates the day ships full of convicts first arrived to Australia.
Nah, that can't be it.
Rude.
Oh. Blind eye blooming idiot. Australia began as a penal country in 1788.
The Super Soaker was invented by a NASA scientist.
I can believe that. Hey.
Some Easter Island heads are kissing each other.
I assume so. Oh.
Here are your scores.
Why do I have that username? Or something? Sure, it's the computer,
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Grammy-winning songs. Which of these songs really won Grammys, and which ones are lies? Hanson's Bop.
Yeah, I don't think so. Kinda like
Miami Vice Theme.
I'm sure I'm on a theme. Ooh, 2 Grammy.
Chumbawamba's Tub Thumping.
I doubt it.
Rebecca Black's Friday.
If it won a Grammy, I am going to smack myself in the face. Please be a lie. Please be a lie. Oh, good.
Baha Men's Who Let the Dogs Out.
I doubt it did.
Rude.
Oh, it did?
Dogs Barking Jingle Bells.
I doubt it.
Sir Mix-a-Lot's baby got back.
I'm sure that won't be Grammy.
I'm sorry.
Let's see the final scores.
Take that! I'm not saying that name. No.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter.
No, it's not. We're gonna swap out to a different game. I swear, I thought this one had like a...
Start of game activation is live. Okay, we're set.
Yeah, Cookie,
Oh,
I took a
different
poll
episode.
in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step in
And
that.
she's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's
Oh,
nowhere
here,
left to
just
sign.
like random.
She's like,
Maybe
where am I
I'll
supposed to sign it? On the
play
back
enough
next to the credits? Like a dog?
Then it'll just
And if we
completely
could
like
refrain
randomize
from
it.
any sort of offensive language on set, that would be great. Just, we don't want to single out any groups. So again, if everyone could just refrain from any offensive slurs or language. Thank you.
The perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at High Horse Coffee House.
Let's play some more, you don't know, Jack.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. Couldn't find a partner? Gee, it's kind of like a metaphor. Do you know what that means? And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
All right.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, time for question. One.
To begin with, Eat, Pray, Die.
Eat, pray, and
Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert?
like Tesso. No, Jack the Ripper.
Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it, she'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Open wide for If I Only Had a Brain Trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove the Wicked Witch wrong using statistical data? Hey, remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. This would have worked. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And on its way, getting naughty. And this dis or dat leg's being tied up. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the X button. If it's a sex position, press the B button. Cool, let's do it. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. It appears your score likes to be on bottom. My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror.
Here's mine.
Let's try shop till everyone drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? It was begging to be picked. In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday.
Five? But a hand only has four
Take
fingers.
a stab
A
at
thumb is not a finger.
Okie dokie. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart.
I guess IKEA to Kia.
Hello? Here's what a right answer looks like. Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! Round one is complete, and I'm happy to report you have the best score. Remember, in round two, every question is worth double. Well, no time like the present.
Oh, shoot. Wrong answer of the day is already passed.
Why not try? Muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ? In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
May I introduce Guess Who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
I love this guy.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Presbyterians, or Nornuns?
The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Story's kind of buried right now, but hey! After this game,
here's one for you. Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions. Whale, whale, whale. Look who's wrong now. Ready for this? There are 3 SeaWorlds, 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Say hello to Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Oh my God.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. His name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, man.
My baby and drop the ice cream.
It's time for the midnight run to the bathroom.
Oh,
according to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or I have to do a number 2 in a 1.
Number 1 is...
According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P. And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is.
Uh-oh.
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see
we already know
I see you don't need me for anything. It's all yours. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck.
Beefalo! Copper, damn it. Jacket coat, red and white. Copper bowling. Where'd he go? I don't know. Yeah! Be careful. No. No. Beefalo! Oh, God. Nope. I know what that God, but yeah. No, this one I definitely know. Champagne. I don't know what champagne horse buys. A Minotaur base. Damn it! Oh, Minnesota. Okay, only put black light. Stupid. Hey, I don't know. Tangerine. Oh, tangerine. Damn it!
That's all she wrote! It's important what you add together. For example, I crossed a Wolverine with a baboon and wound up with what I'm calling a Wolveroon. Don't worry, I brought a strong lock to the cage. I have it right here in my hand. He's licking my feet. Stop it!
You don't know Jack!
now that we got some more players here, let's play. I swear, I thought there was like a bomb game in the first one. Let's play some Fibbage. Well, the code's on screen. Did anybody? Oh yeah, join in, of course. I mean, we don't really have much people here right now, so yeah, why not? Join in. Well, you're really the only user here other than me right now. I guess a lot of people were pretty busy at the time. Hey, Cyber! Welcome! Go ahead and join me. Put your code on the screen if you want. I may end up making this my last game in case I don't have somebody else joining me. How you two doing? In terms of plans for my birthday, probably gonna go to the theater, watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2 again. Maybe I'll go to Red Robin, get myself a burger. You know, just go off and have some fun. 'Cause that's me, the fun guy. Oh, this is the original Jackbox party pack. In fact, I really should. I think about it, I really should put in Jackbox.tv. There we go. Thank you, GX. Yeah, I should have put that in there when I had the chance. There we go. Everyone's in.
Welcome to the game. My name's Cookie, but if a detective visits you, I'm Brent. Ah, a three-person game. Or as the French call it, a ménage à threesome. Let's do this. This is round one, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category.
All right, Dixie's picking a category. We're all Brent. We're all Brent indeed.
It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's your first question. A study conducted at Tufts University by psychology grad student Nicholas Rule found that people have the ability to point out blank in a crowd. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you get stuck, for half the points, you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now. Hurry up, use a suggestion. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device.
All right, so we got Mormons, demons, a celebrity, and the most overweight person.
Let's see what everybody selected. nobody picked the other lies up there.
I didn't like the most overweight person.
Select a category.
Let's go with birth.
Okay, here's the
It's my
question.
birthday after all.
In 1726, a British woman named Mary Toft convinced doctors that she had given birth to blank. Enter your lies now.
Oh.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look.
Dang.
And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Well, done, GX.
All right, pick a category.
Now, Cyber, pick one.
Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth?
Okay, we got Squirts, Invaders, Wars, and Pepsi Match!
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Yeah, I definitely do that one.
Nice truth finding, everybody. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
That's odd. It should be able to let you. He let me pick easily.
Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Ruppy the Beagle, who is being studied in South Korea, is a very unusual dog because he can blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
We got small tumors, glow in the dark, play vivid, and purr.
All right, who picked what? Everyone's a winner, but still his bark is worse than his bright. And that means... time to pick a category.
All right, GX, what do you got for me? Chat.
Okay, here's the question. After an allergic reaction to steroids used to treat asthma, a 28-year-old woman started growing blank on her head instead of hair. Type in your lies now.
I have never used steroids before, although I never will.
Okay, which one's the truth?
Hey.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Damn. I should have picked
Now when she wants
fingernails.
to look nice, she goes out and gets a mani-pedi. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
God damn. GX. Get 9,000, man.
Select
Good
a
on ya.
category. No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When visiting Christchurch, New Zealand, check out the $6 million cathedral made out of blank. Enter your lies now.
My brother was born in New Zealand. I can't remember if he was born in Christchurch.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
I have a feeling it's this one. You got sheepskin, cardboard, paper wax, and the bones of the fallen.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
God.
Services and breakdance battles are held daily. And we're done.
Oh, you got that right.
This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name. Type in your lies now.
Oh, this one,
Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
You never know.
All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what?
Damn, you're so damn good at this, GX.
Yeah, she was only 30,000 years away from being progressive enough to hyphenate her name to Wilma Slaghoople Flintstone. And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Who got the most likes? Not me, that's for sure. Well, let's play one more game. We'll play one more. Let's do Lie Swatter again. After this, we'll end it.
Greetings, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. The more, the merrier.
You know what they say? The more, the merrier. So, to anybody who didn't come in earlier, I was actually playing this by myself, and I get a computer opponent. And the computer opponent, I'm not making this up, had the N-word used in its name.
All right then, before we get started,
Yeah.
don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time.
That's my birthday.
Let's proceed. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Swanson released a line of chicken nuggets shaped like historical figures. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. Dr. Jack Kevorkian released a jazz album called A Very Still Life.
Oh, it's blue plate, schmuck.
Bats are 10 times more likely to be found under a bed than in an attic. Alpacas are fertile for 2 weeks after dying.
What are they really now? Am I fertile? Are you fertile? Jeez.
Champagne was considered a peasant's drink before the French Revolution.
I'm sure it wasn't. Yes.
The Quaker Oats mascot was made to look 5 pounds thinner in 2012.
Oh, he's got a haircut.
The ashes of the actor who played Star Trek's Scotty were launched into space.
Again, this is from 2015, so I don't know. Oh, they were. Huh. The ashes flew on a commercial spaceflight with a range of 328 people.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Yeah, first place.
Here are your new fact categories. Cheers was based on a Norwegian show called Skull.
I doubt that.
Henry VIII made a jester sing to him during bowel movements.
I mean, would you want somebody to sing to you through bowel movements? Maybe one time. Yeah.
The National Air and Space Museum has 14 trains on display.
Sure, it's air and space, but I'm sure they can fit some trains in there. They probably... Well, if that's true, they probably didn't burn enough. You know, I should have realized that was a lie because...
Elephant dung can be cooked and made into paper.
Oh. God, if that's true, then okay, good for recycling, but It's gonna be really disturbing if it turns out I've been writing on shit the whole time.
On the Arabic version of The Simpsons, Homer drinks soda instead of beer.
Not really sure about that. Oh my god, he does? My god, censorship aplenty. His name was also changed from Homer Simpson to Omar Shamshun.
Nashville, Tennessee was torn down and rebuilt 3 miles away.
I don't think it was ever torn down at any point. And I'm right.
Nick Offerman is in the barbershop quartet The Mustache Men.
You know, I wonder if I think at one point when I was a teenager I wanted to be in a barbershop quartet just for the fun of it. Sadly, it never really took off. Well, I think I might know somebody who was in one. I have to ask that person another time.
Here are your scores.
Yeah! Freaking Pinky Twins. Right?
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Donald Trump tweets.
Oh,
Which of these tweets were really tweeted by Donald Trump? And which ones did we make up?
God, really
My dear friend Victoria Beckham should fire David. She can do better.
Wonder if they'll put any. Whoa, Beiji Strolsto Blast. Welcome.
Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are finished? No.
I don't think Trump would really care about that. Look, the thing about Bieber Gomez is that I really don't give a shit about them. All I care about is my own goddamn ego.
At Katy Perry is no bargain, but I don't like John Mayer. He dates and tells. Be careful, Katy.
Surprised none of these have a bunch of ellipses at the end or at the start of it. Katy Perry's no longer a bargain, but I don't like John Mayer. He dates and tells some other crap that I don't really care for.
Everyone knows I am right that Robert Pattinson should dump Kristen Stewart.
Because I am always right about everything. I've never made a mistake in my entire life. Especially when I say that I am the youngest person. Seriously though, I was born before any...
At Ivanka Trump's husband is a chump. Give him the boot, honey.
My wonderful and just as smart daughter of mine would never date anybody so useless.
At Kim Kardashian and at Kanye West are the greatest couple in America.
Oh, God. Remember back when Kanye West was actually called Kanye West and not Ye?
Congratulations to Michelle and Barack Obama on their 20th anniversary.
Okay, I am calling that. Okay. That's gotta be a lie, because... Look, the only president that I have any respect for was Nixon. Really? He actually did do that. I'm guessing this was before... Oh, he tweeted it a day late, that's why. Yeah!
Let's see the final scores.
Well, that's it. Well, that was a fun little time, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm going to be ending it here, but yeah, it was a short stream, a short birthday stream, but you know what? Nothing wrong with short birthday streams. It was going to happen eventually. Who knows? Maybe I'll eventually have a better birthday stream at some point later on. But before we send off, I think we should raid somebody. And I know who to raid. Paradox Power Plays. My friend Paco de Taco is currently playing Dead by Daylight, so why don't we raid them? Why it's your birthday? Oh, well, technically it's not really my birthday. My birthday's actually tomorrow, but I thought I'd have a pre-birthday stream because I'm going to be pretty busy on my birthday, and that's pretty much why. Because we measured the passage of time in relation to revolutions around our star. Yeah, that's pretty much. So the raid message will be. What should the raid message be? Let's just do happy birthday, Dolius. We'll do happy birthday, Dolius, a day early. Because it's my birthday and I'm allowed to do that. So anywho, I want to thank every single one of you for joining me on this ever, and I hope you all have a nice time. Bye!